I've got two strange Christmas movies on Tubi for you today in this video. The first one is called Untamed Heart. I have never seen this. It's a 1993 American romantic drama film directed by Tony Bill, written by Tom Sierchio. Untamed Heart stars Christian Slater and Marisa Tomei, also features Rosie Perez. The gist of this movie is that Christian Slater, as a little kid, had a congenital heart defect. So he had a weak heart. He grew up in an orphanage. So now as an adult, he doesn't speak much. He works as a busboy at a diner, and he just keeps to himself. He's kind of a recluse. He seems kind of weird. He has longish hair. He's a good-looking dude. He's just weird. Also who works at the diner is Marisa Tomei, who plays Caroline, and she's bubbly and beautiful, and I love Marisa Tomei. This is prime Marisa Tomei. She works in the diner with Adam, played by Christian Slater. At the beginning of the movie, Marisa Tomei is dumped by her boyfriend, and she's kind of like, she kind of feels lost. And then these two guys kind of corner her when she's walking home late at night after work, and they try to rape her. Oh no! And then lo and behold, Adam saves her. So that's how they kind of first encounter each other. Even though they work together, they never talk to each other. That's how they meet. I would swear that this movie was highly influenced by the Tarzan story. You have an ape man who is unable to connect with their fellow human. And then the story goes from there. They become acquainted. It's a romantic drama. This movie is kind of sweet in spots, but it also is really fucked in spots. The more I thought about this movie, the more it really upset me, especially the day after. I was like, it was pissing me off. Because Christian Slater's character, his behavior is creepy as fuck in this movie. And his behavior is just constantly rewarded throughout the movie. And it started to piss me off because I'm like, he's too weird. He shouldn't get the girl in the end. He just shouldn't. His behavior should be rebuked and called out. So the reason why he's able to save her in that moment from these two attempted rapists is because he follows her home every night after work. To keep her safe, sure, but dudes shouldn't be following girls home, period. It's just weird. And then in the middle of the movie, he sneaks into her room to put up a Christmas tree in her room, and she looks at it in nothing but a sweater on, and she's kneeling down, and she's like, aww, and I'm like, what the fuck? He broke into your house. And then later on in the movie, he confesses to her that he watches her sleep. For whatever reason, Caroline is enamored with him, and she's like, oh, it's so sweet. The more I thought about this movie, it was upsetting. And don't get me wrong, there are some sweet spots in this movie. I was enjoying the movie. I was enjoying this journey that they were on. And then in the middle of the movie, Adam takes Caroline back to his apartment, and he has this monologue. He's playing vinyl records for her, and he's like, when I was in the orphanage, the sister told me how my father battled the king of the baboons. And I was like, this monologue is goofy. And some of the dialogue is goofy. At one point, he tells Caroline, you are my peace. And if they take my heart away, I won't be able to love you the same way. I'm like, this is so fucked. I can see people having watched this in 1993, having nostalgia for it. And at the end, spoiler alert, at the end of the movie, he does die. And that is sad because I felt the love that they had for each other. And Marisa Tomei, for whatever reason, really loved him. And I felt bad for her because I just want Marisa Tomei to be happy. There are some Christmas scenes, Christmas moments, and a New Year's scene. So the movie doesn't really work. There's always talk in the media about young kids watching movies and playing video games that are violent, that leads to real life violence. And I don't really buy into that. But I can see young, impressionable boys watching this movie and being like, oh, so this is what girls want. Girls want me to follow them home. Girls want me to sneak into their house and put up a Christmas tree. Girls want me to watch them while they sleep. Also, they should rename the movie Untamed Boobs. Let's move on to another Christmas movie on Tubi. This one is called Silent Night, an extremely generic title. I had never heard of this movie. I looked at the thumbnail. There was Keira Knightley, who I know mostly from the Pirates movies. Silent Night is a 2021 apocalyptic black comedy film written and directed by Camille Griffin. Strong cast: Keira Knightley, Matthew Goode, Annabelle Wallis, Lily Rose Depp, and I did not like this movie. The premise of this movie is wild. You have a group of people coming together for a Christmas evening, a Christmas dinner, and it's a group of friends. It's just a bunch of people hanging out on Christmas, and then in the middle of the movie they reveal that it's basically their last night on Earth together, because they vaguely explain that there is some sort of deadly poisonous gas tornado that is ravaging the entire planet and everyone's going to die. So they're all in England, and the English government, or the British government, I don't know what the difference is, has provided everyone with these suicide pills so that everyone, every living being, including children, are to take this pill so that they will not suffer grandly to these deadly tornadoes that are coming. And throughout the movie, there's these arguments between these characters. Should they take these pills? Should they not? I found every character annoying, especially the kids. And my Letterboxd review basically said that by the end of this movie, I thought that everyone in this household deserved to die, especially the children. And it felt like this movie was, these characters were desperately trying to say something about humanity and the end of humanity and how their last night on Earth would occur and how they would face their ultimate demise. And I thought this movie was saying nothing. I just found them annoying. The movie is 92 minutes, and I thought that this movie would be better fit as a 20-minute Twilight Zone or Black Mirror episode. And as it stood, I just couldn't get behind any of the characters. I didn't care about any of them. And by the end of the movie, I was like, yep, they all should have died. Actually, the one kid, he was the most annoying out of the whole bunch. And spoiler alert, he was the one kid that survived, because he didn't take the pill. I didn't enjoy this movie at all. It was just an annoying, unpleasant watch. And the one positive I will say is that I liked Annabelle Wallis's performance in it, because I've only seen her in Malignant, where she played kind of a stoic, grim character. And here she's kind of more loosey-goosey and who gives a fuck kind of character. And I liked her. I did not like Lily Rose Depp's performance in this movie. Ironically, I hate when American actors put on a foreign accent. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I hate it. Especially British, because there's 80 billion British actors and they're brilliant. Why would you ask or make an American actor put on a British accent? And ironically, I liked her performance more in Nosferatu. She was really good in that movie, even though I didn't really enjoy the movie. She was a lot better doing a British accent in that movie, and she's the only American character in this movie. Everyone else is British. Maybe she should just go the Michael Myers route and play a bunch of British characters. I hope to come across better Christmas movies on Tubi, quite frankly. But that's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Happy holidays. And say hi to your pets for me.